I'll be the first to go on this. I think Jeff Garcia is dead wrong. That should surprise no one because guess what? I didn't play in the NFL either, but yet I'm paid to offer opinions on the NFL and other sports. We are fired up on a Friday, and someone else that's fired up is Jeff Garcia, apparently, who does not like Mina Kimes talking about his quarterback. I almost felt like T.O. crying, talking about that's my quarterback when he talked about it. But this is now a big topic. There's a story up at Outkick from Bobby Barack. The headline, Sports Media Continues to Shield Mina Kimes from Criticism. So quick recap of where all this comes from, and we'll discuss. But basically, Mina Kimes said that Jimmy Garoppolo is someone who gets an A in a group project in college that didn't really do a lot of work to deserve the A. Brought up the fact that he had the second lowest QBR in 15 years in NFL playoff games in a win where they didn't score an offensive touchdown against the Packers. Brought up his 2 touchdowns to 5 interceptions throughout the playoffs. Said a lot of things, quite frankly, that I agree with about Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers winning with him and maybe at times in spite of him, but not winning because of him was essentially her point. Jeff Garcia fired back on Instagram and, to summarize, said, when is Mina Kimes? Who's Mina Kimes? When did she ever throw a touchdown pass? Why is she commenting on quarterbacks? Who cares what she said? I can't stand people that didn't play at the highest level commenting or having an opinion on something. I'll be the first to go on this. I think Jeff Garcia is dead wrong. That should surprise no one because guess what? I didn't play in the NFL either, but yet I'm paid to offer opinions on the NFL and other sports. I think there are plenty of intelligent people that didn't do something as a player or do something at the highest level that is qualified to discuss it. There are plenty of examples of executives or coaches that didn't play at the highest level that are really good at what they do and can talk intelligently about something. So I think Jeff Garcia is completely off on the basis of the old tired argument from former players that, well, if you didn't play, shut the hell up and don't have an opinion on it, don't comment on it because you don't know. I think that's completely false. Now, what Bobby Barack is arguing about Mina Kimes and people shielding her from criticism, yeah, I mean, it's a fact that people rush to the defense of Mina Kimes, a woman who's in a different role than most women in sports in that she is an analyst for the NFL. She's not a sideline reporter. She's not a studio host. She is someone that's asked to give analysis. I think Mina Kimes is really good. I enjoy her on television. I think she does a good job, but I also think both things are true. Jeff Garcia is wrong and looks dumb, and people do rush to Mina Kimes' defense way more than other media members.
But why is it a topic now? People are defending her because she's right. So wait at least until she says something's wrong to point out that people are defending her.
That's not how it goes, though, Paul.
She's absolutely right.
She's right, but they're defending her. The local media here laughed at you whenever A.J. Brown told you to shut your effing mouth and giving your opinion on Josh Reynolds. They tweeted out pictures of you and A.J. Brown as if you guys weren't getting along after that. True or false?
True.
They didn't come to your defense.
No.
So why the rush to defend Mina Kimes whenever someone else disagrees with her?
I don't know, and I don't care. She's right. So if she's right, let her be right.
Well, both can be true.
Clickbaity stuff to do it, in my opinion.
Both
she's
can be
right.
true.
She said that they're winning despite Jimmy Garoppolo the same way that the Bills are losing in spite of Josh Allen. There's absolutely nothing wrong with what she said here, and Mina Kimes draws headlines and draws attention, and so people are dying to talk about her. She prompted a good conversation about it, and she's not wrong. And the fact of the matter is, there haven't been many people in her position doing what she does, and so guess who's rooting for her? A lot of women. Because women haven't had that role.
You don't have to be wrong for someone to criticize you. And that's just part of the job. Again, you weren't wrong on Josh Reynolds, But again, the local media didn't come to your defense.
Yeah,
But Trent Dilfer, we had a conversation with Trent Dilfer early in our careers together, and I asked him a question about, and he did play the game, so he would qualify in Jeff Garcia's thing, but a lot of people say, well, Trent Dilfer wasn't qualified because he stunk as a quarterback. He wasn't good enough. We asked him about that. Being an analyst is about being good at being an analyst.
Pick up, because that goes to what I'm saying. His response to you was, thank you for having the balls of asking me that question, because no one had asked him that. No one had been critical of him.
Well, plenty of people had been critical of him. Nobody had asked him
To his
about
face.
the people being critical.
That's my point here.
Of him.
I mean, I don't know. Both things can be accurate here. She is 100% dead right with the QBR. By the way, the QBR for Aaron Rodgers, the QBR for Garoppolo was 11. The QBR for Aaron Rodgers was 19 in that game.
It's a hell of a quarterback.
I find both parts of this story to be very, very annoying. I find Jeff Garcia to be wrong and annoying in what he's saying. I find defense of a woman for being a woman to be annoying because I believe in equality.
Yeah, I don't think she wants to be defended.
I believe that she should be treated just like a man who would have that opinion.
Yes.
If Matt Berry at ESPN said this and Jeff Garcia went after Matt Berry, I guarantee you everyone in media is not rushing to Matt Berry's defense, just like they didn't rush to Paul Kuharsky's defense. If Mina Kimes had the same take on Josh Reynolds as Paul Kuharsky, and A.J. Brown said that about Mina Kimes, she would be defended by everyone on media. I find both of those things to be annoying. I think Mina Kimes is good on her own merit. I don't think she needs media to defend her. I think it looks like you're pandering to a group when you go out of your way to defend her. She's a big girl. She doesn't need defense on it. I treat her just like any other analyst.
Well, she's not treated just like any other analyst. You go look at her emails and her stuff day to day, and it's just not the same. She's under constant barrage from people on Twitter and people in her email and stuff. So if you can say that, I want her to be treated equal, but she's not treated equal. She's abused on a regular basis by people, which is an unfortunate side effect of being a woman in that job.